Welcome back to Brave Birds News, one of the best places for sports. And this topic right here is something that's kind of on the borderline. It's on the fringe of what I do on this channel. As most of you all know, I started as basically probably about 80% a DFS channel and 20% news, and it really got to about 99% DFS. And I've slowly gone back to news, to sports news specifically, and I'm trying to move to like a 80-20 sports news to DFS to 90-10. So you'll see me sprinkle in some DFS. Don't be surprised if you see some old school DFS, but I'm moving this more towards the news part. So first of all, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. The mysterious Google, I know Google, YouTube are the same thing. The mysterious YouTube algorithm loves when people like videos. They love when you share, and they love when you subscribe, and it keeps going from there. And kind of like with my DFS videos, the more the algorithm likes me, the more time and effort I'll put in to these videos, but I'm here to entertain and to inform. And this topic is something that I know a good amount about. I got married at a young age, and I've been married for a very, very long time. So there's some things we got to just say off the jump. Yes, I agree with most people that for financial purposes, Travis Hunter should have probably gotten a prenup. But I mean, we giving this guy a hard time. We've all been there. Most of us who are watching this have been in our late teens and early 20s. And when you're that age, you can't even spell the word divorce, especially from his perspective. You can't think of life without this person. And so it is really hard. And once again, life and being a grown man is about making those hard decisions. But at that age, you can't even think about that woman that's across from you ever, being like all those other people that you've seen on, TV, online, and everything. So, for us not involved in it, saying he should have got a prenup and all this kind of stuff is much easier said than done. Number two, I am not going to argue with the internet. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the vibe of this woman. I don't like her vibe. I don't like some of the things that she's done. I don't like her nonverbal. Most of us who've been around long enough know that nonverbals are the majority of the conversation. Conversation and communication are the nonverbals. It's how you say it, and then it's what you say. So it doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. If your nonverbals don't line up, then there's a problem. And we know at times her nonverbals, when they have been in close quarters, have not been the best, and some of the stuff she's done. So those are the two things where, like, you know what, internet, I am not going to argue at all. But that is it. Everything else, we have to understand, first of all, is really interesting. A lot of people are taking this very, very personally. Like Travis Hunter is their son, their brother, their nephew, their cousin, they play cousin, their good friend, or whatever. The universal we are too invested in something that just really doesn't have anything to do with our lives. What happens with this couple isn't going to impact our lives. Now, I'll give you, I know what some of you are thinking. Yes, celebrities have more power than you realize, and the decisions that celebrities make impact others. I'm not going to argue with that, but I'm saying to you, the person watching this video, the person scrolling through on your phone, like, this doesn't matter. It doesn't change your pay. It doesn't change your relationship. It doesn't change anything. So it's really been kind of shocking to me how personal people have gotten with this situation. There's some interracial things that people are getting into. I'm not even getting into that because I know that that's just too hot button. So that's kind of stirred up in this. But I mean, this don't impact our lives. So when we getting real personal with it, we Universal Week are getting real personal with it. That's when it's kind of interesting to me. But the big thing, I mean, and it's taking from somebody, like I said, who got married young and who's been married for a long time. We don't know their relationship at all. When it comes to social media and when it comes to online, we only know what people want us to know or what gets leaked out. And I know you're like, well, Walter, a lot of stuff's been leaked out that isn't cool. And I get that. That's why I'm not 100% against what everybody is saying. But just know that 90 to 95% of their relationship, we don't know anything about. So we people are making all of these personal statements, all these assumptions, and all of these things, but we don't know because they're just some people. I mentioned that some of her nonverbals are bad, but they're just some people who have bad nonverbals, but are really good people. But here's what I want to do. I want to flip it and just show, let's say it was the opposite. Let's say, she was a sweet girl, kind of, we call it a church girl, nice little sweet little church girl, hair nice, good family, says all the right things to the camera, kisses them on the lips and smiles, give them a big old hug after every game. All of us would be in love with them. We give them, cute little, combined nicknames. But as we have seen in our own lives, other celebrities, in the lives of our families and friends, even in the flip situation where it looked like they were the perfect couple, because we've all said it, right? I can't believe fill in the blank, fill in the blank. They were the perfect couple. So even in the flip of this situation where we think we know the perfect couple, those couples have problems A, B, and C. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. You can leave a comment. You can, drop a question, whatever. But thank you for watching my video, and I'll talk to you next time.